16th of June 2020. Fucking hell, 2025. Okay. Monday. New contract. September contract. I got 3 minutes still open.
Ukraine's President Zelensky says that he plans to discuss frozen Russian assets and a price cap on oil at the G7 summit. One minute now until we get the market on open imbalance.
Okay, so it looks like he has sold into this London high from Wednesday last week. Just put that and then 11 June London high. And we're pulling lower. Nasdaq.
Looking now to the market on open imbalance, S&P 500 buy side 371 million, Nasdaq 100 sell side 12 million, Dow 30 buy side 114 million, Mag 7 sell side 13 million.
Big problem with closing losses. I need to work on that. Fucked up everything on Friday. Have to start all again. Promise myself to close losses immediately. Okay, what do we see so far? The push. Nasdaq wants to sell. I'm already on a new contract, as you can see. Tick chart is pumping. Nasdaq just sold into yesterday's high. I mean,
According to a
Friday.
post on X, Israeli military spokesperson issues an evacuation warning for a designated area in Tehran.
Not a lot of volume here. Okay, let me switch into fives. we did dipped into this further you go up here as well. Okay, just pushed through overnight. London High, which was here on ES. And Nasdaq as well. I mean, I don't see this as the real move up. Not enough liquidity. Everything tells me short. Everything tells me short this thing. I just don't want to short this on the first 3 minutes from the open. But so this is 15. I just put the levels here. We didn't clear that. We didn't clear this. It was just build up. We never flashed that liquidity. So potentially drop. I mean, we did flash that, to be fair. I don't want to buy, it's too high for me. Delta is just not showing any strength. Let's quickly have a look on. Nasdaq looks a little bit better, more convincing. What do we see here? QQQ and SPY. We had a nasty close on Friday.
So seeing a piece that the EU faces a struggle to cut Russia oil price cap on Mideast risk. So the European Union faces an uphill struggle to lower the Russian oil price cap after US opposition at the G7 summit and a crude price spike driven by Israel-Iran tensions.
On SPY. So I'm watching that. Nasdaq sold.
Iranian media report sound of explosions in western and eastern Tehran.
Still struggling, it's not doing much. It would be nice if we could take that high as well. Why I don't have that high here? Where did I get that high from? No, something wrong.
So Israel strikes a military base in western Tehran and an air defense system.
Something wrong. What is going on here? Okay.
Tasnim News reports that the Iranian advisor to the
Users pushing.
Revolutionary Guards commander stated that we are ready for a long war and haven't yet made strategic use of our missile capabilities.
Okay. ES is pushing on negative delta, that's crazy. Not at all. Okay. Tick shot dropped. Yeah, let's watch this. So negative delta. We're pushing on negative delta. Which is not a good recipe for long. I think we're gonna dump once SPY takes that high. Daily high. If they're gonna take it. about something like this. Is SPY going to push for this? Do we have anything? Any doubt? You have any news? Nothing today. No news. Core retail sales tomorrow. Very thin volume here. That's not the proper candle to push higher. Still can go higher, but it does look like take that and dump kind of situation. That would be a take this and dump. Okay, first 15 minutes. Let's mark that 15 minutes. So open is here. All right. SPY taking that or not? Something like that. Boom. I don't know. I just don't see the volume. There's no volume on this candle. Nasdaq looks a little bit better, but still, yeah, it does
reports
look
that
better.
Russian Foreign Ministry
Yes, doesn't
stated
look
that
great.
Russia is discussing Iran with the US.
Let's see what they're gonna do. Almost there. We took the high. Okay, we took yesterday's high. Did we take that? Yeah, push a little bit higher. We're taking this IB higher, but I just straight into yesterday's high. Friday's high. Interesting that 81.50. It's a little bit different. That's a little bit different here. change. Everything is just moving a little bit different. God damn it. There you go. So it says here that we didn't reach that 8150, 8150. And here it shows me that we did. That's interesting. On yes. That's the same contract, right? It's a continuing contract.
EU Sefcovic says they're to meet US's Trade Representative Greer at the G7 to talk trade and tariffs.
Well, we'll see. Spy. I'm thinking about it. Good. Now we took this properly. Got this liquidity now. Here. Trapped liquidity. Should be a problem. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay.
The GCC Council convenes and condemns Israeli attack on Iran, according to Arabia.
Oh, a fucked up situation on Friday. Was up $500. Needed only $200 to pass account. And it just hit me that I'm gonna do it. Started to
Seen
push.
as a 100 extending opening gain up to 1.1% now, and S&P 500 up 0.9%.
Didn't accept a small loss. Start adding. And I just fucked up everything. So from now on, I'm going to be very careful. If it doesn't go my way, I'm out. Let's watch this. 2 minutes now. Oh, is this 2 minutes? Yeah. Because we took some levels. Spy took that level as well. We'll see. Let's see. What next? Got that liquidity here, which is trapped. June, poor buggers. They went out. Same story here. And then Q. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus, what the fuck is this?
According to the Wall Street Journal, Iran signals it wants to de-escalate hostilities with Israel, according to official cited by the Wall Street Journal. So again, Iran says privately it will resume talks if the US stays out of the fight. So again, I'm being quoted, Wall Street Journal citing officials. So it did see some movement towards the downside on WTI crude oil off the back of that headline there.
I don't know, the news. War with Iran. Israel, Iran. God damn it.
So just further into the article then, Iran has been urgently signaling that it seeks an end to hostilities and resumption of talks over its nuclear program, sending messages to Israel and the US via Arab intermediaries, Middle Eastern and European officials said. So in the midst of a ferocious Israeli air campaign, Tehran has told Arab officials they would be open to return to the negotiating table as long as the US doesn't join the attack, the officials said. They also passed messages to Israel saying it is in the interest of both sides to keep the violence contained. So again, popped out by the Wall Street Journal, seeing some downside movement on WTI off the back of that news there.
So oil is going down, right?
I've posted out the article as well on the feed for you to read through.
Looks like they want to go for this now.
Let's just keep an eye on the wider market moves here. Gold also seeing downside movement as well for the back of that Wall Street Journal headline.
Nasdaq as well.
Now seeing the S&P 500 extending rally to 1%.
$56 past. We got some volume here, not a lot of volume. Let's check. MNQ. Looks more like a regular pump into the highs. Yes, it's a bit tricky. Although we got that 1,800 delta here, so I think we're heading towards this 102. No setup so far. I mean, buying that thing here was, maybe a good idea. Just to buy it straight at the open, but you'll have to
just
buy
keep
it
an eye on
first
the
minute.
other spaces
First,
as well.
second,
The
pretty
Dixie
much.
dollar index is seeing some downside movement. Also seeing a bit of a rise in Bitcoin as well. So oil futures extend losses. US crude down by $3 and Brent crude down by about $2 a barrel as Iran seeks talks with the US and Israel to end hostilities, again cited by the Wall Street Journal. So again, that's the Wall Street Journal that cited officials.
I don't know. Still waiting. This is still pumping high. Yeah, I think they're going for that. Well, maybe they're going for this as well. Looks like it. Thursday high. They are just pumping. So this thing didn't work. It's fine. We didn't take a trade. I've been patient. There was no setup.
European bonds extend gains. 10-year bond yield down 2 basis points to about 2.52%.
O'clock. 3 past 10.
US Treasury yields fall after reports that Iran seeks talks with the US and Israel to end hostilities. The 10-year yield last down 1.5 basis points at around 4.409%.
No, wait a second. Yeah, that's the 45. That's 10 o'clock, right? That's 10 o'clock, so we did take that. That was the 45 candle. And that's 10 o'clock candle up here. Okay. This is looking like time to drop. A lot of liquidity, a little bit of pullback somewhere here. We could get 8 points or something on that. Do I want to try this? Or they will continue? I don't see setup yet. And it's a bit too close to this 102. They're still buying it. Are you going to hit that now, or are you going to do rotation first? 6 past. Still flat. Six past. So this is just the first candle. First minute on the candle. Manipulation. The 5-minute candle. So don't short that yet. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pump higher. Try this up. The trend is still up. Okay, grabbing at 5. A final squeeze into the highs, into this. Only the thing is that NQ got into that volume. It's just wicks above. Still space. It's gonna play it like that. Who knows? So far, still long. Ten past. Okay. Yeah, I need a spike. I need some kind of boom kind of situation like that to short this, because if we stay in this range now, they can lower shorts in, and then we're gonna pump. They just need more people to get short, so they can use them to push through this 100.
It's been being reported by Channel 14. Israeli warplanes may strike Iranian state TV in Tehran. So again, according to Channel 14, Israeli warplanes may strike Iranian state TV in Tehran.
So that's a fair value gap on 5.
So also there was an earlier piece from a reporter or citing Israeli Defense Minister Katz in reference to Iran's state broadcaster, who said that the Iranian propaganda and incitement organ is about to disappear. The evacuation of the area's residents has begun.
Okay, Nasdaq making new high. Yes, should follow. All right. Not enough for me. I want to see push. I want to see push. What is this green thing? No. There's another Favike up here that this could be a good target to the downside. If we sweep this. Yeah. This pull volume could be related as well to the switch of contracts. We might be trading more on June contract still. This is September contract. So yeah, it's this kind of day. I switched a little bit too early, I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, price action transactions on both contracts at the moment, June and September. So volume is obviously lower than usual.
So according to report here on X, that the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier strike group is on its way to the Middle East from the South China Sea. That's a US official telling Fox News. So the Nimitz was previously scheduled to replace the USS Carl Vinson carrier strike
There
group,
you go.
which has been deployed for several months, but is now heading to the Middle East ahead of schedule. The two will now be
More
in
than
the
that.
Middle East at the same time.
How much more? Usually just extrapolate this to the high. Something like that, the minimum. $106. Push into this. And who knows if we go low or not.
Seeing shares of AMD jumping 6.8%.
Why am I not buying that thing?
Also 10 minutes away from the bottom of the hour, Trump at the G7. There is a live video that we have linked to his name on the economic calendar.
It's just too
We'll
late.
post it out on the feed for you as well.
We were taking significant levels. And we could have sold off of these levels at any point. So then we pushed through this trapped area as well. So I have a lot of shorts here, trying to short this. No, we just took the high. So whoever was short here now, it's kind of out of the position. I need to be higher. Where is Nasdaq actually? Nasdaq. Yeah, we took that. Nasdaq as well. We took that as well. Yeah, Nasdaq needs to hit that. That would be good if they do it. Park into this fair value gap, 200.
Just a heads up, just removing the link for the 10:30. It was from Fox Philadelphia on YouTube. They've removed
There's
that
a
link now as
difference.
well. But there is the link from MSNBC. We have popped out for Trump's meeting with Canada's PM Carney ahead of the
Strong.
G7 summit on the Financial News feed for you to watch.
I don't see structure to short this yet. Probably one more time. Dump into here, come back. Drop here. Try to go one more time. We'll see. I like to do this kind of stuff. poor high again. That will be taken probably. Yeah. Might even be like this.
Iran asked Qatar and Saudi Arabia, as well as Oman, to ask Trump to press Israel to agree to an immediate ceasefire, according to 2 Iranian and 3
One
regional
like
sources
second.
close to the wires. Israeli military say that they are continuing to strike military targets in Iran.
Tick chart getting to 0 again. Could that be it? 25 past. 25 past. I don't like the fact that this is so flat. You know, there's no proper end of this auction. We need a push. We need a push.
So 2 Iranian sources, they say in return, Iran is going to offer flexibility in nuclear negotiations with the US. Again, the original headline they had that Iran asks Qatar and Saudi Arabia and Oman to
I'm
ask
just gonna
Trump to
catch one
press
trade
Israel
today,
to
honestly.
agree
Just
to
one.
an immediate ceasefire,
One good trade,
according
10
to
points.
2 Iranian and 3 regional sources.
That's it.
Also, according to sources, G7 leaders have draft joint statement on Iran and Israel conflict. So they call on Israel and Iran to de-escalate conflict and avoid compromising regional stability. And it also says that Israel has right to defend itself. Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. And the G7 leaders will work to safeguard market stability, including energy markets. Also, according to sources, Trump has not signed off on Israel-Iran G7 statement. So again, according to sources, Trump has not signed off on Israel-Iran G7 statement.
Still bullish. $10.30 soon. Fixing this pool high. Okay. I do have a space up to here. This is quite a significant level as well. Okay, 29. They fixed that. Are we gonna get that push? Look what Tisha did, dropped. People got short on that drop. And then they pushed it higher. Let's take these shots out. 29 past now. That's why you have to stay. If you can't go long, you don't short it. You just watch. So at any point, this thing can just shoot. We keep taking the levels. 1, 2. Look at that. It was 15 minutes. We have 15 minutes here now. We have 15 minutes here. Same story here. They have two 15-minute lows potentially. Market could get down there at some point to grab it. There is fair value up here. Obviously here as well, but there you go. We reached the level. They could pull back from here, but I still don't see. Is it very free? So that was a 15-minute top, right? Here. We have just swept that. Five minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. fool around for a while and maybe go and grab these two levels of liquidity. And you can see that as well on volume profile. We could go down there, basically. See this volume? I'm gonna
Order
try
filled.
here. Stop loss here. Just gonna try with one contract. And we do have 1, 2 levels down here.
So it's just getting more confirmation from the wider
You can
news
just
here.
target
different
this one.
wires, saying US an official or officials say U.S. aircraft carrier Nimitz headed from Asia to the Middle East. We're going to get into some wider confirmation of the headline now from other news wires. Officials say U.S. aircraft carrier Nimitz headed from Asia to the Middle East.
Maybe even less, maybe somewhere here really. It's just the rotation. I'm gonna put stop loss break even. Because this should just fall. If it doesn't fall, I'm not gonna allow it to go higher. You know what? Let's just leave it like that. There's 100. There's this fair value gap on Nasdaq I'm going to be watching.
Just confirmation then, or said earlier on according to sources, Germany's Chancellor Merz at G7 says Europeans will suggest a communique that Iran cannot possess nuclear weapons and Israel has a right to defend itself. Again, what's already been said, but just been confirmed by Germany's Chancellor Merz.
Here's the fair value gap as well on the 5. So I don't want to overstay my welcome, to be honest. If we hit that, it's just a target really. On the other hand, I guess what we could do, we could just do this and come back and fool around, just make another rotation. I'm gonna take this 250 here. You know what? Nasdaq has got space, so I think ES could go a bit lower. But yeah, I just leave it like that because I see Nasdaq has got more space to this fair value gap than ES, and that means we can just drop. I will close it manually anyway, unless it hits me. There's also this 6,100 level. Technically, you know, could even go down here to grab this liquidity. But maybe I should just play this. But that means I'll have to give it a bit of space. Yeah. So yeah, that's the...
Buzz says that we will see if there's an opportunity to
Bearish
discuss
level,
tariff policy on the sidelines of this
Which is
summit
good.
with the US. So just to remind
We
us,
are in the
while
correct
saying according to Iranian state
kind
media,
of
Iran's
anticipated it.
Revolutionary Guards call on Tel Aviv residents to evacuate as soon as possible. This reminder to Trump's schedule. So
Might
he's
take a while
slated
to get there.
to meet with the UK's PM Starmer. He's also slated to meet
No, I'm
with
not going to be too
Mexico
greedy. I'm going to
Ukraine,
just target this.
and of course with
level here.
Carney in about 20 minutes time.
That's enough. Because
But there are
even
three
if we hit
sessions
that,
throughout
we'll
the other
revert.
three sessions throughout the day. One at
Up.
12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, at 2:30, at 4:45, and then another one at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time.
there might be another opportunity to short.
According to a source here, U.S. military moves
Once we
refueling
hit
tanker
this level here.
airplanes to Europe.
So I want to be just one tick in front of it.
That's saying that there will not be a solution to tariff dispute at the summit, but will hopefully take steps towards it.
Is this 5, right? This is 5. Yeah.
UK's PM Starmer says we are in the final stages of implementing trade deal with the US and that we expect it to be completed very soon. So I'll discuss trade deal with Trump today.
There we go. Got to this fair value gap. Let's see if we're going to go low. That's the place where I have to.
So again, according to sources here, US
careful.
officials say saying move gives Trump options in the Middle East. So again, the earlier headline, US military moves refueling tanker airplanes to Europe. And US officials say that the move gives Trump options in the Middle East.
I like the fact that we just pushed up here. Has been rejected. Nasdaq has got space. It's 42 past. I try to add here if we can get it.
Order
Hold
filled.
on, I mean, stop loss here. Oh, you know what? No, it's okay. It's a good stop loss here. And let's see. It has to be above this liquidity. Has to be above this fair value gap, otherwise it's just not gonna. I'm gonna add one
Order
more,
filled.
hoping for a dump. God damn it. Okay, I have to risk this. There's no other way. $44. Okay. Because Nasdaq is, as well wants to do the same thing, so I need to give more space. Just watching Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq took that. Fine. Now, let's see if we can go lower. I have to give that liquidity. I have to give that space here. Let's see. $45 past. Well, greed again.
Order filled.
What's this? Yeah, it just fucking took me out. Greed. That's what happens when you're greedy. It didn't work. Minus 400 instead of taking, what was it, $200? But this still gonna work, I think. I'm just gonna try one more time here. Just give a little bit more space. Yeah. Nasdaq took that. Wow. So Nasdaq took that low to that high. How about now? Yeah, it's clearly trying to reverse now. Nasdaq should be way on ES now. But we have inverted this further and got on 2 minutes. Yeah, I got to risk, man. I think they need to get that liquidity. They need this liquidity. Nasdaq didn't take it, so Nasdaq's gonna go and grab it. Especially they sold here. So I feel like I can
Order
add now.
filled.
One more. And I will be covering 2 here for sure. Into these lows. Can hold another 2. Yeah, so it's a bit too early on the first batch. I mean, I was
EU
okay.
Energy Commissioner says our proposal to ban Russian gas will equate
Should have
to
taken
force majeure
profit.
on Russian contracts.
Come on. They want that liquidity down there. Can't just keep going without grabbing the stop losses.
And EU Energy Commissioner adds that we will not offer compensation to nations for phasing out Russian gas.
Nasdaq didn't grab the liquidity yet, so ES did by 1 tick.
Reminder at the top of the hour, Trump and Canada's PM Carney are due to meet together. We have the live video out on the feed already, but it's also on the left-hand side in the economic calendar as well. Just click on their name, it will pop up with the video.
I'm really tempted to take that, but I know I shouldn't, because it's obvious that the level is just obvious. It's 101.25. I might even close free. Just keep the rest. Limit by 1. I will just close 3 of them. Come on. God damn it. Come on, go down. Well, I mean, at this point, I can't allow this to go against me. God damn it, come back down. Yeah, Nasdaq needs to grab that. Nasdaq needs to take that. At least this. So this should pull. I would just go one tick in front of everybody. Because I need to book something. We're gonna hold the rest. Come on. Someone is there. No way. Really? Fucking hell. Sometimes you just should take stuff, you know, when it doesn't work like that for you. You should just take everything you can. But I know they need to go and take this. They need to go and take that. They just need to do it. The question is how they're going to do it. Are they going to push first hub up here? Oh, there you go. Hopefully now. Takes time, man.
According to AFP reporter here, loud blast heard in West Tehran.
Order
Can't
filled.
fucking wait for that, honestly. I took 2.
5 minutes ago until we're expected
Someone
to
was
hear from Trump and Canada's PM Carney to speak together prior to the G7 meetings.
I had to take it. Hopefully now we'll limit by one and we'll just keep the rest. Okay, 5 more minutes. New candle will open and we should take one and we can hold the rest. Yeah, Nasdaq should hit that. Come on, let's go. Fucking hell. Yes.
Order filled.
I'll have to take it. We'll see. Because Nasdaq took that liquidity, now they're covering into this liquidity. So we can bounce. Again. Well, technically speaking, this is where we're heading. But it's not gonna be an easy road. So I think I will cover here for sure, just in front of everybody. Because we did drop into this once. We're dropping second time. And I'm not happy with my first trade because that was liquidity grab by one tick. Could have taken my profit here. I got greedy. And it costed me $400, but now it's kind of difficult to judge. I mean, I know they're supposed to go and take that trapped liquidity is here, so I don't know, we might get in like an overshoot. There you go. 58. Yeah, we're taking it one more time. Immediately covering.
Surely expecting
that was my
to
target
hear
anyway,
from
but
Trump and Carney. The
holding
live video hasn't started yet, but it is supposed to
my,
be starting at 11 a.m. Eastern
runner.
time.
Let's see if we break low enough. If we do, this is where we can go pretty fast. It will be difficult to get down there. There's a lot of trapped people below. Yeah. Another rotation higher. 59. Are they gonna go for it or not? On this rotation, this is 11 o'clock now. I'm not gonna add into that because liquidity has been swept. Nasdaq swept
The
liquidity
European Commission
up here.
says reports suggesting that the
Now
EU
they swept
accepts a
liquidity
US tariff
down
of
here.
10% are speculative and do not reflect current state
The
of
problem
discussion.
is, I have not seen a proper run on stop losses yet. Although we do have,
The European Commission says the EU has, from the start, objected to unjustified and illegal US tariffs.
trapped liquidity here, trapped short. They're trying to get out every time the price drops lower. They're getting out. So trading against the trend. Yeah.
Order filled.
There you go. So plus $90. Well, yeah, Nasdaq just did this, push to get people out on a 5-minute. Nasdaq looks better for lower. Do I want to try Nasdaq? No. Okay, well, we got the first chink in the armor, but now ES has got the levels to cover. What's going on? Yeah, levels 1 and 2 with shorts. We grabbed 1. Okay. Looks to me like
Order
we're gonna go.
filled.
I have to be very quick with taking profits because.
Order filled.
Okay. I just went to stop me. No.
Order filled.
Now is the proper way. That's a proper swipe. I'm gonna
Order
go long on
filled.
this now. This is quite decent. They grab the liquidity. Don't want to go lower. Nasdaq is pumping. I'm gonna try long this into the highs again. Come on. God damn it. God damn it.
Order filled.
Fucking hell. Okay. Switched sides too fast.
Commission says E Trade Chief Sefcovic is set to meet Trade Representative Greer G7 in Canada.
Order
Control
filled.
one more time.
Order filled.
Nasdaq wants to go higher. Come on, let's go.
Iran State TV says Iran State TV says it is being attacked by Israel. Again, Iran State TV says it is being attacked by Israel.
It's going for that. No, really. Come on, yes. Look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq wants to go up. What are you waiting for? No,
Order
it's not
filled.
gonna do it. It's gonna flush to the bottom now.
Order filled.
It's going to flush to the bottom, I think. That's how I see it. It's no Nasdaq. Nasdaq has got that already. I got this.
Order filled.
This. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now should flush to the bottom because Nasdaq took that
Order filled.
to the top one more time. And then they can roll down. The trend is down now. Yeah, just drop now. Should get down there. But we're gonna be closing something on the way down.
Israel army says military targets currently being struck in Tehran.
Next time, just hold your shorts, because we got shorts somewhere here. Just fucking hold it, man. It's just, oh, for fuck's sake.
Fed bids for 6-month bills total $1.6 billion and 3-month bills $1.8 billion.
What now? Well, I got fucked on both sides. Gonna
Order
fucking get it
filled.
here, the last one. Just now they cleared everything. I don't see big delta. Show me the 5 minutes. 5 minutes looks okay. Nasdaq took that high again. Now dump. So that entry here wasn't that bad, you know, could have fucking hold it for long. But quick flush to the bottom. Especially they need to create a lot of liquidity to flush it later to go against these trap shorts. That's the problem that I see. Yeah, this is why I was getting in, because I thought we're gonna push. And it might take a while before we dump it. Just fucking go down here, boom. Like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking disaster soon. This is pumping. They took that high again. Everything was okay here. Could have taken reload, take again. I will be. Now I'm shorting behind this for a second leg down. But that's what I need to do. And I'll start keep buying and selling into that. Nasdaq will start to weigh on ES now again. Tick chart on ES, it's below. 10 more minutes. We'll have liquidity here. Yeah, well, we bought that here, right? That was a good idea. Next time, my friend, next time. Next time. Seven more minutes, so this candle, the next one will open. We'll have this level, and hopefully we just break it and go into this level here.
Trump and Germany's Chancellor Merz are to meet this morning at G7.
So Nasdaq took that and they decided to sell up here. ES took that, wasn't able to push that up there. Looks like ES wants to go one more time. Probably break this and go and collect the rest of liquidity down there. We'll see. If I survive this. Nasdaq is still pumping.
According to semi-official Meher, Iran is ready to deliver major blow to Israel.
Go down. So it's the question, are they gonna go on this rotation in between the 15 minutes on the next one?
So it's Iran's Meher
And
news.
that's it,
Meher
you don't know.
citing senior security official on
But
escalation
they
plans.
sold here, so. It's looking good. Okay. Let's go down. I'm gonna
Order
take one
filled.
off. Come on, dump it. Just dump it. So I was
Order
waiting for this
filled.
flush to come and dump. Come on, dump. Already took two, so. So tempted to close everything just to be break even. But I know this should deliver more. Because Nasdaq needs to pull lower. Can really get a good drop. The shorts are getting out.
US Deputy Secretary of State Landau says that we talked about security migration with Mexico's President Sheinbaum.
We check delta on Nasdaq. 1,200. Nothing crazy, but should give more.
According to CBS, Trump will not sign the G7 statement on Israel-Iran.
No, it's just another half an hour. Fucking hell.
So, Ramona, there was bits of news and sources earlier
What are
on
we
that
doing
Trump
now?
has not signed yet the
Big
G7
space.
statement on
There's no
Israel
other
and
way.
Iran. Now, CBS News say that Trump will not sign the G7 statement on Israel and Iran. Further from CBS,
Let's see,
they
this
say
is
that Trump does
manipulation,
not
or we just
intend to
gonna
sign
pump
G7
now?
statement on Israel and Iran.
Good. Go and grab the rest of this volume. Where's this? 93,
So Iran State TV back on air after the
94,
disruption.
93, yeah. That's where that's supposed to go.
US 3-month bill with a bid cover of 2.99 with a high rate of 4.240% and awarding 6.76% of bids at high. The US selling $78 billion of 3-month bills. US 6-month bill auction data coming through 4.155% for the high rate and a bid cover of 2.73, awarding 15.25% of bids at high and selling $70 billion.
Let's just cover one here, just in case. Into that new low. I mean, Nasdaq's gonna go, so somewhere here. How many times I was in profit and I didn't take it? It's like a fucking third time already. You know what? I'm just gonna do it somewhere here. I'm gonna hold it like a champ. Like a champ. 94.
So the live video has started now. Trump is meeting with Canada's PM Carney, where the video is on the feed. But if it's too far down the site, then just click on the name on the left-hand side of the economic calendar named Trump meets with Canada's PM Carney. Carney tells Trump G7 is nothing without US leadership. Trump says good relationship with Carney. Trump says we're going to be
Yeah,
talking
Nasdaq
about
needs to
trade
get
and
it.
many other
I mean,
things.
like Nasdaq has got clearly that level down there. They sold into the highs. They manipulated twice. It's just obvious target to the bottom now. So just hold it. Just hold that thing. What is it? 56, 36, 36. Yeah, they can chop around here again.
Trump says throwing Russia out of G7 was a mistake.
I don't know. Okay now. This thing doesn't want to dump.
Trump says we will accomplish a lot, mainly focuses on trade with Canada.
I mean, this move is clearly pointless for Nasdaq because they didn't grab anything so far. Maybe they just want to take people out here on this 5. I'm gonna sell even more up here. Look at that.
Order filled.
Okay.
Trump says deal with Canada is achievable within days or weeks, and but both parties have to agree.
See what they do. Some stupid things like this. You know, manipulation.
Trump says at G7 that Iran is not winning this war. They should talk before it's too late.
God damn it.
Trump says Iranians
They're
want to
trying
talk
to go
about
high
de-escalation.
again. Fucking hell.
They would like to talk.
Well,
Order filled.
so I can take one at least. Nasdaq has clearly liquidity lower, has to go down there no matter what. So the only problem is that we might just drop, come back up, drop, come back up, and just keep chopping like this, as this is already lunch. So I'm probably gonna have to.
Trump at G7 says, I wouldn't mind China joining G7. Trump supports China joining G7 talks.
Yeah, this is clearly not dumping. It's just chopping around. And danger is that if I have too big size, we are above tick, above zero line on tick chart now. I think I'm just gonna cover this. Something tells me this is not working, and I should cover into maybe this. This is what is 900 or below 100. But Nasdaq has to go down there. Nasdaq has got that level here. Now it's got that 15 minutes. This 15
The
minutes.
Deputy Secretary of
It's
State
like,
Landau says U.S. top officials
why would you
will
go
visit
up there
Mexico
again?
soon.
There's no point. We're gonna have 15 minutes in a second here. In 4 minutes we'll have it on the bottom here, and we have 1, 2, 3 levels of liquidity to go and grab.
That
ES.
concludes the live stream then.
Okay, ES just took that.
Together.
Well, that's
Oh, there's going to be a few more anyway through
that's
the
the
day.
problem with
which
ES.
we have
I already
links
took that.
with videos on the feed in the economic calendar.
There was not much liquidity down here on this candle, because that was just a spike. It's trap shorts here. That's the problem as well. It's always a danger that they will decide to pump it higher.
According to Meher News,
But to be honest, they
Iran
had
air
an
defense
opportunity to do this
activated
here.
in west, east, and south
So-
of Tehran.
Okay, 44. Now we're gonna have another 15 minutes. Liquidity down here. I definitely need to cover something into that because this can chop again. Okay, got a new candle. Let's see if we manipulate to the bottom or we manipulate up. If you manipulate up, that means we can drop later.
IDF says sirens sounded in South Golan after aircraft infiltration.
Okay, I'm getting tired of this, honestly. We left that poor hider on yes. They can go and push into that. He has just sold into this. What was that? 15 minutes? Yeah. Sorry, Nasdaq, not yes. Yes, as well. Let's see if we're gonna hit that button now.
Trump asked about possible sanctions on Iran, says could happen. Excuse me, says Trump asked about possible sanctions on Russia, says could happen. So US official, just citing again that Trump does not intend to sign G7 statement on Israel-Iran conflict.
Okay.
So a reminder at the top of the hour, we're expected to hear from ECB's Nagel, but also Trump is meeting with UK's PM Starmer at the G7. We'll see if we can try and find a live video for that, and we'll give that out to you on the feed as soon as we do. So a reminder, that is tentative, so we'll see if we can find something and update that for you as soon as we can on the feed.
One, two, three. A lot of liquidity to grab on NQ. Well, actually, like this, because they need to take that. But I think I'm going to close everything Once we hit that low, because I'm getting tired of that. View up is not far. View up is not far. Yeah, I think 93. That could be a target. Yeah, wow, look at that. Nasdaq just took that 15 minutes. Fuck off, man. And what now? What now? We're gonna go and grab more? Yeah. I think they're going for it. They're going for it. They're going for it. They're going for it.
Order filled.
Okay, so let's just cover one. And now we're gonna cover the rest. Let's see if we get the push. Nasdaq's supposed to hit that 80 something. It's always dangerous now that they can revert.
Order filled.
Take one more.
According to Iranian media, being cited by Sky News Arabia, that a huge explosion occurred around Mehrabad airport.
Let's see if we break that and continue. 93.25. Well, let's just close it.
According to
94.
Israeli Channel 13, Netanyahu is currently holding security consultations with a number of ministers and security chiefs.
View up is at 93. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, what am I gonna say, mate? What am I gonna say? It was a good entry here. Should have taken profit what I could. I got greedy. Cost me 400. And I was covering something here. Overall, not a bad reading of the market, but I prefer ES than NQ. Look what NQ is doing. NQ is just crazy. ES is more organized. I stopped trading NQ really. Okay, come on, dump it now. Just keep going. Keep going. 55. Go and grab the rest of the liquidity down there. Yeah, it's time, because so many times they manipulated to the upside. It's just time now to go really.
According to Fars News
Just dump
Agency,
it.
citing an Iranian official,
It's
they
just
said
time
that
to
we are
dump it.
prepared to launch a very large strike against Israel.
It's just time to dump it, honestly. Take shot below zero line. Pressure is building. Oh,
Order
there you
filled.
go. See that?
Again, Iranian state
That's
media
what I was
saying
waiting
Iran
for
prepared
here.
The largest and most intense missile attack in
Fucking hell,
history
not good trading,
on
man.
Israeli
Not good
soil.
trading. Good, not good, I don't know. So, I made a mistake here while I was thinking to buy that. I bought it and then I actually closed and went short because I was expecting, you know what they're gonna do? Boom. Because they could have
According
done
to
that.
Politico, Vought is
You
to
never know.
testify to Senate
Market
Committee on Rescission
can just
still.
collapse, you know, on you. But on the other hand,
Vought
that
is
was
to
the
testify
first.
to Senate Committee
shut
next
up.
week.
That was the first attempt to get into the shorts, right? So the strap shorts. So obviously they will be getting out, and
Further
this was
details
an
of this,
indication of that.
the reporter on X. They say Vaught's plan is to put as much
So I
pressure
switched
on the
long.
Senate as possible and leave them with without more excuses on
Based on that drop
well, according to a person familiar.
into here. But then something in my head just like, you know what? They might just fucking go. That was a mistake because that costed me. I was shorting, we went up there. I was heavily underwater. And then we dropped and I didn't cover all of it. I covered some, then we pushed again. And now I covered into this 93. So so if you look at the volume profile now, look at this volume profile. Look what they've done now. Whoever was buying from 945, 950, they wiped him. I took his stop loss. And now they hold longs. And this is how big boys are buying. So my entry was pretty decent because we pushed, we took that liquidity, I decided to go in somewhere here. Perfect entry. But 105, 100, just should have fucking taken it 5 points. It was $300 something was to contract. Then I think I added here. They stopped me up there. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's just the time of the day, 10, 35, 1 hour and a half. It all usually indicates, according to Albrook's, 18 candles? 18 5-minute candles, that's like 1 hour and a half. Tells you that we have a bottom or top of the day. That was good, man. That was good. I'm not happy with my performance here. Here it's just I got stopped. I don't know what the fuck I was doing here. Yeah, that was good. That was this 15-minute drop and grab liquidity. Took a while. It's the same situation up here right now. It's like they grabbed that. I should look for longs and hold these longs because overall market is up. Overall market is up. So look at that. If you had your order here,
IDF say that we have concluded the opening act of Calavi.
yeah, quickly pushed. But I'm not saying that this cannot continue, especially that we have another fair value gap, so that's a single print pretty much. If we look at that, that's just very thin area. Very thin area here. A little bit of volume here. And down here. Another fair value gap of all single prints, whichever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. And who says, who says they're gonna revert and go up? There was a good buy here, but
Israeli political source to Saudi Al Arabia Network says, "We do not know the extent of Iran's willingness to talk at the moment, and we will not stop for any negotiations. We are striving for a final agreement within the framework of which the Iranian nuclear project will be dismantled." Iran's Fars news citing Foreign Minister Araghchi says Iran retaliation against Israel is going to persist as long as needed. Israel's Defense Minister Katz says Iran's broadcast authority was attacked by the Israeli military.
okay, we should just continue, to be honest. Although this is 12 o'clock, so it's a lunchtime. Anything can happen now. This is view up. We took liquidity. They're coming back down again. Well, we've been very patient with the push up. If I was just taking profits into these lows, I would have played it way, way better, because I got short here. That was like $375 or so, or 50. Then could have waited a little bit, see how far we're gonna go. Maybe I'll probably go short here, withstand that push. I saw that squeeze here on Nasdaq. Look how Nasdaq is crazy. It's like you were shorting that, you had no chance. to survive that.
GOP Texas representative Crenshaw and Fox Business on Iran says the job is not done yet. They still have certain nuclear facilities that are buried so deep underground that it requires special kinds of explosives or sabotage to destroy them.
Well, technically, we could even dump somewhere here. Don't see a reason why not. IB is here.
And he also adds that we're not done yet. They're obviously still launching missiles.
Yeah, so what I
we haven't
was
got
saying
all of the missiles
to
yet.
myself, actually,
Not we,
maybe
the
next
Israelis.
time,
So the Israelis know this. And
just
there's going
grab
to
the
be
fucking
wave after
350
wave.
here, wait for a push,
And this is not a mission that was intended to last just
cover
a few days.
again,
I think they intended
you
it to
know,
last
wait for
longer
this,
until
because I
the
was
job
waiting
is
for
done.
that push here. It happened eventually. Don't know why I was going along here before. It's just stupid. And then I went short. Nah, it's just sometimes your mind is just doing some crazy shit. And they really took me up there. Because it's combined, and I'm like, you know what, fuck that. So it's a miracle actually that I'm plus $425. Although the idea was good, everything was okay. I just didn't take profits. You have to take profits. At least half of the stuff, you know, or 3/4. To even 2/3. But because you know they're gonna get down there, so you got two options. You can trade. You can trade like that. That you enter with one contract, let's say 6, and you cover here for 10 points, maybe $500. Okay, guys, this is it. There's no point to trade. I mean, I have not used opportunity that I had today. I got myself into trouble with some stupid flipping my idea. I flipped idea here because I saw NQ. It was a good idea, this long here. After we took this thing, that was a good idea to go long. The only problem was that Nasdaq didn't grab that, and they started to do low. They've been doing something ridiculous. Ah, no, sorry, that's the place. So they actually pushed into this high. It's crazy. That's just crazy. So how does that look like? I mean, we'll most likely hit that view up anyway. I mean, we did on RTH. That is RTH. We took that liquidity. We grabbed this liquidity. Now they're pumping again. I just wanted to buy more. I'm not pushing. And again, we don't need that. Yeah. They left that bit here. They left that bit here. I don't know if I should call it they have left it, but I mean they grabbed the liquidity, so not really. I wouldn't consider this as a liquidity because just you can see on the volume profile there's nothing left here. If we break, we're gonna go. I mean, like if we break this, there's like nothing that could keep us afloat. There's no resistance below, no support.
Italy's antitrust opens investigation into Chinese AI platform DeepSeek for failing to warn users its platform may give misleading or false information.
It's clearly just building liquidity now. Probably grab that. Still have this poor high here. Oh, we have SMT, as you can see. Yeah, everything has been played. There's nothing else to do, and I have to teach myself just to walk away from trading when the time comes, and this is the time. Trading is tough, guys. It's not an easy thing. Yeah, technically they have longs. Well, Nasdaq didn't take that low. Just revert based on ES. So we had SMT here with ES. So that's why I can actually make it like this. This is SMT. SMT with ES. Good enough. And we have SMT here. Yeah, so even that, like, we were holding this short. This thing was just pushing, building up liquidity, getting more longs involved. But pay attention to this candle. This is a big candle. A lot of decisive selling happened here. That's why I was just holding it. I even add into that. Then I covered something here, then I covered because of one thing. I just wanted to get break even. I knew the time is finishing for that. The lunch is almost there. It's just yeah, we got a pretty good hit. 93.50 on the last one. We actually made the money on the last one. Look at that, just one contract, $375. This is what we made the money on that hold into 93. And there you go again, 15 minutes hit. Are we gonna rotate lower? Tempted, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want to short ES. They took what they're supposed to take. I'm done. I'll just leave it. Cancel, flatten, or whatever that is. And take care, guys. See you tomorrow.